Hi guys, today I wanted to do a little tutorial on the It's My Raye Raye BH Cosmetics palette. But first I just wanted to say how much I love this thing. It's so handy. It's got eyeshadows and it's got highlighters and contour. This is my contour color. And it's just almost perfect. You can take it with you to travel. You can, I just find myself wanting to use this thing all of the time, and I just got it like, I don't know, it must have been last week sometime. But today I wanted to show you all a little look with the palette, so stay tuned. I've also went ahead and purchased the brushes that come with the palette, and these are super soft and very fluffy, and they do a really good job of blending, and they complement this palette very, very nicely. I've already done the rest of my makeup except my eyes and my blush and the highlight and contour and everything, but I'm wearing the Ordinary's Coverage Foundation. I've set underneath my eyes with some Midnight Banana Powder, and I'm wearing a combination of ColourPop's LAX Ultra Matte Lip and the L'Oreal Balmain lipstick in Liberation on my lips. I wanted to go for something like really powerful today, so my whole look is done around this lipstick, so that's sort of what I was going for there. Let me go on ahead and get started. So I'm going to apply Allison all over my lids. And I'm just kind of winging it here. I don't really have any set look in mind, but that's the beauty about this palette. There's so many really versatile colors that are also neutral, work friendly, club friendly. It's just a really, really great palette. As you can tell, the joy factor on this is really high. This, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there in makeup right now, especially when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. But this one actually, you know, it makes me want to get up every day and put my makeup on and just experiment with the thing. So I've got Allison all over my lids, and on top of that I'm going to go in with Tiffany. Just to kind of put some color on the lids. And I have the tendency to, you know, try and match what I'm wearing. This dress that I'm wearing today, it's a sweater dress. I used to be really into sweater dresses, and I used to be really into R&B, which doesn't exist anymore, but that's where this dress is from, and I just love the color. It's so fall-like. It makes me feel just really beautiful when I have it on, and I want my eye look to mimic that. So now I'm just sort of blending in my crease here to make that more seamless. And then Fairy Tale's gonna go in the center of my lids, just right in the center. Then I'm going to bring some passion to those lids. Just right up in that crease there, in that corner, outer corner of that eye. I'm applying passion. Now for the lower lash line, Passion. And whatever is left of Fairy Tale, obviously. Which was going to be next anyway, so win, win, win. I find having, you know, reddish plum colors under your eyes, it can be really, really hard to pull off. You can either look like a vampire or it can look really good. But there really isn't any in between when it comes to that. Now I'm gonna line my eyes. And I'm going to be using Tarte's Double Duty liquid eyeliner pen, and it's also got a kohl eyeliner pencil on the other side. This is a really great multitasking workhorse. Debating if I should line the lower lids also. Just the inner waterline. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. While the camera was busy overheating, I went ahead and put my lashes on. These are just the Ardell Demi Wispies. And they're so natural. Now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight and contour. And for that, I'm going to be using Brownie Bite. And, you know, I wanna use Moonlight, but it's just so blindingly highlightery beautifully. Let's see. Look at that. Okay. God, showing swatches is hard. Fuck it, I'm using Moonlight. Alright, but first I'm gonna contour a bit. And this Brownie Bite, and I'm using the smaller highlighting brush because I find that the, yeah, I don't really need that much of a contour because my face is naturally kind of skinny. But I do like look like someone else on one side of my face. Then, you know, I consider this my good side, and I don't know who that is over there, so I do like to contour to bring a little bit of symmetry to my face. And you don't need that much because the powder is just so pigmented. And then I'm just gonna apply with this smaller brush and use the larger contour blush to blend everything in. Or just stay with this brush. Like, who is that even? Who is that? And I start my contour not really below my cheekbones, but sort of right on it. I used to contour right in my jaw, but I found that it didn't achieve the purpose that I was wanting it to achieve. So I just brought my contour up just a little bit, and it made such the difference, my God. Now, I feel like I still look like, you know, Sammy on the other side, or Ed the horse, or whoever he's called. But everything's a learning process, you know? And this contour is gonna look a lot more subtle once I go in with my blush. That's usually how I tone down my contour. I do think that Brownie Bite is universal to women of color, or women with dark skin anyway, let me be clear. I don't know that anybody much lighter than me is going to want to use Brownie Bite for contour, because it can be really harsh, as you can see. Alright, so for blush, I'm going to be using Laura Geller's Baked Gelato Vivid Swirl Blush in Plumberry. And this is an awesome pigmented blush, and it just really brings out whatever it is you're wanting to bring out in your skin. And for that, I'm using a different brush, because this one just picks up more product. And it's an Eco Tools brush. It's just like a tapered blush brush is what it's called. And I like to just pat it on. And using this kind of brush for this also, it limits the amount of times that you need to go in and go over it and disturb your foundation, which is something that no one wants. So that's Plumberry. And I'm gonna go on and do the other side. Alright, so you see how that contour is just not so harsh. For the highlighter, I am going to use her highlighting brush. And I am going to use Moonlight, so let's see how that goes. And I'm just going to, just the tip here, because it's quite pigmented. And on me, it can look like kind of scary. So I just want to be really careful. And it reminds me a little bit of a more subtle version of Trophy Wife. Which is interesting. I mean, Trophy Wife is, and that's Fenty Beauty's Trophy Wife, it can be really intimidating. And you really gotta be careful here. You know, I didn't intend to get that much on there, so, but it's on there today, huh? I think I should do it down the nose. Of course you should. So here's a bit of a close-up.